Hey Megamaniacs, you got Mr. MegaManFan here, and it's another one of those exciting days where a package has arrived in the mail from Japan, and faster than I expected it to. And once again, there are some key items in this package that I was really looking forward to, but let's get them all out and unbox them, and I'll show you what I got. Show you what I got. Show you what I got. First, we have this big brick of Famicom games. And underneath it should be a Super Famicom game. Yeah, you can already tell what that is. And last but not least, some miscellaneous games that were put in a brick all their own. But I think that's it. Let's just sort through the peanuts. Nothing in the peanut gallery, so we can move on and I can start showing you these Famicom games that I got through Japan for you. This first one is called Zunou Senkan Galg, and it says RPG on the front. I haven't played it yet, but I will take their word for it. This next one is called Tsuppari Ozumo Sumo, and I think it's pretty obvious even without that it's a sumo wrestling game. This next one is Atlantis no Nazo, which I've heard some good things about, and it was literally only $1, as are almost all of these. This next one amused me. It's called Tatakae Ramenman, and I hope that means he literally eats a lot of ramen noodles. This one is Ultraman Club 2, and that's probably self-evident from the label, save for the club part. This one is Kaiju Monogotari, which I'm hoping will be some kind of monster game based on the word kaiju. Next is Takeda Shingen, which I assume is some sort of Shingen the Ruler type game, but I'll find out soon enough. Once again, it's probably obvious from the label what this one is. It's a Dragon Ball game. This one's called Dragon Ball Daimou Fukkatsu. This game is simply called Challenger, and what amused me about it was the artwork on the front with the character saying, "Garf!" Like, what? Garf? Okay. Here's Super Mario Brothers, which I will be able to compare to the North American version. According to video game price charting, it's $16. But like I said, all these Famicom games cost me about $1 each. This is Tamagotchi 1. I previously got Tamagotchi 2 in my last package from Japan. This may not look it by the cover, but it's actually another Fushigi no Dungeon game. We also have Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. It may be entirely in Japanese, but it was only $1, so I couldn't resist it at that price. Nor could I resist Zok Zok Heroes. I have no idea what it's about, but I look forward to finding out. And we also have a very oversized Famicom cartridge, which appears to be a crossover game with characters from multiple different shows and series. It's called Famicom Jump II. I've been saving the best for last though, and without further delay, here's Mother 2. I'd been waiting on this one particular seller to post a copy that was in a condition that I wanted, that I found acceptable. He'd listed this several times. Sometimes the box was crushed. Sometimes it didn't come with instructions. Sometimes the box wasn't crushed, but it was in really rough shape. This one checked all the boxes for me. It was in just good enough condition. There were no rips and tears. The instructions were included, and it was $37 complete. Now, compare that to what a loose copy of Earthbound goes for, let alone a complete in-box copy. $37 is a drop in the frickin' bucket. This is so beautiful that I'm almost afraid to open it. I feel like I'm opening a $1,000 game even though it only cost me $37. Because Mother 2 is Earthbound and Earthbound is Mother 2. I mean, they localized it, they changed a few of the religious references and some of the references they thought weren't appropriate for Western audiences, but it's the same game. It's literally the same game. Here's the instruction manual. Let's take a look at it. It's not in perfect shape, but I think I actually prefer it to be a little used as opposed to mint. I know that some gamer played this and loved this and had a lot of fun with it, so that's fine with me. I'm okay with it not being perfect. I just don't want any huge rips or stains, and I don't see any. There's our hero Ness. Man, so nice to have a complete in-box copy of this. I literally have been waiting like months to find the right copy that I wanted to buy from this one particular seller, because he has the most reasonable shipping prices of anybody shipping stuff from Japan, especially when you combo up an order like I did. These are altogether about $17, $18 shipped for 16 games. $1 a piece is pretty hard to beat when you're importing things. And again, compare the price of Earthbound to this. Even if I bought this alone, I still would be saving money compared to what a full in-box Earthbound goes for. The cartridge was still in the original plastic bag too. You don't see that very often. Okay, enough rambling on my part. Let's turn on the controller, put this sucker into the Analog Super NT, and make sure it works.